While Sharon's a part of this huge storyline currently in Young and the Restless, did you know there was a time she thought she was about to get fired? Yup, and she's opened up all about it. Plus, Y&R's favorite trio is coming your way with a surprise, so watch till the end to find out all about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to TrendStreet.
If we're talking about the Young and the Restless, there are only a few characters who have left a lasting impact on the show. Sharon Case has been a soap opera icon for 3 decades. And if you've been keeping up with the Young and the Restless, you know she's not just any character. She's a legend. But the road to becoming the beloved Sharon Collins wasn't always glamorous. In fact, it started with a lot of bumps, uncertainty, and a bit of nail-biting worry, which leads us to this fun little nugget. That's it, I'm getting fired, a phrase Case knows all too well. Let's rewind to the moment Sharon Collins made her grand entrance on The Young and the Restless. It was September 14th, 1994, a day that would change soap opera history forever. But before Sharon Case graced our screens, there were a couple of hiccups. And by hiccups, I mean 2 other actresses who attempted to take on the role before Case was cast. Monica Potter, now known for her role on Parenthood, was the first Sharon, but her time was cut short, quite literally. In a refreshingly candid moment, Potter shared on The Late Show with Craig Ferguson that she got fired pretty quickly. "I was fired because I was terrible," she said with a laugh. Well, at least she's got a sense of humor about it. Next up was Heidi Mark, who had a few claims to fame, including being Playboy's Miss July 1995 and the ex-wife of Mötley Crüe's Vince Neil. Her stint as Sharon? Well, let's just say she didn't leave much of an impression, and she ended up being one of the worst recasts of all time. And then came Sharon Case, swooping in like a soap opera superhero, ready to make the role her own. But even she wasn't so sure she'd last. Case had been building her soap credentials, with roles on General Hospital as Dawn Winthrop and As the World Turns as Debbie Simon, but none of those roles tapped into her full potential. It wasn't until she joined The Young and the Restless that everything clicked. In an interview with Soaps.com, she reflected back on her early days and said that she'd always hoped to be here for the long haul. But even she knew, you can never be too sure on soaps. After all, soap operas are pretty famous for switching things up, and actors often live in constant fear of getting written out of the script. Actors always think they're getting cut, she said. You break a nail and suddenly it's like, that's it, I'm getting fired. And if you think she's exaggerating, think again. That's the reality of being a soap star. Despite those early jitters, Case has managed to make Sharon Collins one of the most famous and beloved characters in daytime television. But it's not just luck that's kept her around. Case's talent has evolved with the character, and she's more grateful than ever for the opportunity to grow. She just loves being an actress. And while she used to think every actor had their niche, something they were good at, her views have changed. "I think I can play anything," she said. The best part? Case has truly tested her limits, especially with her current storyline. Yes, we're talking about the whole BPD thing going on and seeing a dead man's ghost. You might think that after 3 decades on the show, she's done it all, but Case assures us that's far from the truth. Over the years, Sharon has dealt with everything from heartbreaking loss to near-death experiences. But nothing, she says, compares to what's coming in her new, Sharon-centric episode airing September 27th. It was almost scary, Case revealed when talking about the upcoming episode. "I'm on every page," she said with a laugh. And as if that weren't enough pressure, the episode ties into a major storyline that's set to unravel over the coming weeks. Of course, Case isn't spilling any major spoilers, but she did say this: "It's a storyline I've always wanted to do, but the timing was never right. I can't wait for people to see it." The anticipation is real, and for good reason. Sharon has had her share of iconic moments on The Young and the Restless, but Case is convinced this latest storyline will go down as one of her greatest. "This will be one of her best storylines ever," she said confidently, which made us even more excited. And when someone who's been through as much drama as Sharon says that, you know it's going to be good. But wait, there's more. As if the September 27 episode wasn't exciting enough, The Young and the Restless is celebrating Sharon Case's 30th anniversary with not one, not two, but 3 anniversary specials. That's right, the soap is pulling out all the stops to honor this milestone. Because if you remember, she's not alone in this milestone. In 2024, Joshua Morrow, who plays the fan favorite Nick Newman, and Michelle Stafford, aka the ever-crazy Phyllis Summers, are also celebrating their 30th anniversary on YNR. All 3 of them joined the show in 1994, and knowing their history together, we obviously had to have a special with all 3 in it, right? That's why Case also teased that the episodes will be filled with drama, surprises, and a few nostalgic nods to her character's storied past. Longtime fans are in for a real treat. And if you're wondering what keeps Sharon Case motivated after all these years, it's her genuine love for the character and the show. "I've really grown with Sharon," she shared. "She's been through so much, and I've been able to explore so many different sides of her. That's what makes this job so rewarding." And while Sharon's had plenty of ups and downs, both in her love life and in her battles with the Newman family, Case wouldn't change a thing. And honestly, we wouldn't either. Of course, no discussion about Sharon Collins would be complete without mentioning her on-again, off-again romance with Nick Newman. For decades, fans have been rooting for Schick, and while the couple has faced plenty of challenges, there's always that lingering hope that they'll find their way back to each other. Case herself has always had a soft spot for the pairing, and she's excited for what's to come in their storyline. Could a reunion be on the horizon? We can't say for sure, but one thing's certain: Sharon and Nick's chemistry is undeniable, and we can still see it in Sharon's hallucinations. As for Sharon's future, Case is open to anything. She loves the unpredictability of soap life, and she's ready for whatever twists and turns come her way. "That's what's so great about this show," she said. "You never know what's going to happen next, and that keeps it exciting." So as Case celebrates 30 years of playing Sharon Collins, we can all take a moment to appreciate just how far she's come. From the early days of "that's it, I'm getting fired," to becoming one of the most beloved characters on daytime TV, Sharon Case has proven that with talent, hard work, and a little bit of humor, anything is possible. Oh, and remember how we said Morrow, Stafford, and Case are all celebrating their big 30 together with their on-screen drama? Well, the fan favorite trio has one more event in store for all the fans. That's right, before we hit the special episode on September 27th, these 3 are coming to us live for a special chat in the Locker Room with host Alan Locher on Thursday, September 19th at 7 p.m. This get-together is something you don't want to miss, and who knows, maybe we'll get some spoilers or hints too. So save the date and get ready for the big showdown. Also, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.